Unit 5, a different kind of school. And the writer of this story is E. V. Lucas. Who is the writer of this story? E. V. Lucas. How this school is different than the another school. This also we have seen. What is the main of this school? The main aim of this school, the main intention of this school is to make the child realize about the misfortune. To make the child realize about the misfortune. It is not important to make the child more responsible citizen, but to make the child realize about what is misfortune. This is the main intention of this Beam School. And what is the name of the school? Beam School. The Beam School is very different than the another school, because here they have in syllabus a blind day, lame day, deaf day, dumb day. Like this day they have to attend, they have to pretend whole day. If someone is deaf, so whole day they just have to act like a deaf, and one is there, one helper there will be with them. So here we have seen the writer after many days, the writer went to visit Miss Beam's school. He went to visit Miss Beam's school and he asked many questions. Whatever the question he had in his mind, he asked that many questions: how to make a simple spelling, how to do in the different kind of methodology, subtraction, addition. This all the question he asked to Miss Beam. And even the writer is explaining here, Miss Beam is very responsible and very brave lady. She is very responsible, very kind lady, and she is doing very great job by making the child understanding what is misfortune. That means if we are blind, then how we feel and how the others feel if someone is blind, how to help the blind people and how we feel about the blind people, and how should we behave with the blind people or misfortune people who is suffering from the misfortune situation. So here he asked many kinds of questions. The writer asked to Miss Beam. Miss Beam also answered all the questions of Mr. Writer. So here Miss Beam take the writer to one girl who was blind. Miss Beam took the writer to the girl who was blind, and now here the beam left from there and she left the girl and writer alone. Now here what the conversation they both had, the girl, the blind girl, that means she is not blind, she just pretending like a blind. She just act like a blind. So here the conversation is there between the writer and the blind girl. Oh yes, she said, let's go for a little walk. That means the girl is saying now the writer is saying first, now I just help you, I just guide you. That means where you want to go, I will guide you. So the girl is saying, yes, of course, let's go for a walk. Only you must tell me about the things. I shall be so glad when today is over. Because the girl is blind, she is covered with the bandage. Her eyes is covered with the bandage. Now the girl is saying to the writer, let's go for a little walk, and only, sir, only you can tell me, you can only guide me where to go and what to do. Because the girl was not able to see because her eyes was totally covered with the bandage. So the girl is saying, I shall be very happy when the day is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. That means this day, if you are guiding me, so this day will be not that much bad as per the another day. Having a leg tied up and hopping about on crutch is almost fun, I guess. The girl is saying. Now hopping, binding, tying a leg with someone and hopping on crutch, it is fun. It is like fun. If we hop like a rabbit, it is like a fun and it is like an exercise also. But having and are tied up is bit more troublesome. But if we tie our hand, so it is little troublesome. We need, without hand we cannot eat, we cannot do many more work of us. So we just need others help in each and every moment if we tie our hand. So it is little troublesome, because you can't eat without help and things like that. I don't think I would mind being deaf for a day. At least not much, but being blind is so frightened. That means here the girl is saying being a deaf, that means जो सुन नहीं सकता है. Being a deaf, it is okay, but being a blind, it is so frightened. Being a blind, it is so frightened. If we are deaf, but we can see, we can talk, this everything we can do. But if we are blind, so each and every moment we need someone's help. We need someone help. Without looking anything, we cannot eat, we cannot go, we cannot sit. This everything. That means being a blind, it is so frightened. It is so frightened according to the girl. My head aches all the time just from worrying that I will get hurt. Now the girl is saying every time, if this is my blind day, so in that blind day, every time in my mind there is a I just have a afraid, I just have a scared that I am going to hit with someone. I am going to hit with someone. That means I am going to fall somewhere, because the girl is not able to see. So she just having the afraid, she just little frightened that every time she just feel now I am just going to fall down, I am just going to hit with someone. So the girl is asking here, where are we now? Here the conversation is between the writer and the girl. Here the conversation is between the writer and the girl. Now the girl is saying the blind day is so frightened and hopping on the ground, it is little fun, but tying your hand, tying your arm, it is very troublesome. Being deaf is okay, but being blind is so frightened. It is so frightened. Now the girl is asking to the writer where we are now. Where we are now. By walking and talking, while talking they were walking also. So now the girl is asking to the writer, now where we are reached, where we are now. In the playground, I said. Writer is saying we are reached to the playground. We are at the playground. We are walking towards the school, towards the house. Now the writer is saying we are walking towards the house. Now we are on the way to go to the house. Miss Beam is walking up and down the garden with a tall girl. Now here the writer is saying everything. Miss Beam is walking up and down the garden with a tall girl. Now here the writer is saying Miss Beam is walking here and there. Now the girl is not able to see. So writer is telling everything, who is coming, who is going, and who is doing anything. This everything who is describing, the writer is describing to the girl. So the writer is saying Miss Beam is walking up and down, and there is one gardener. There is one gardener with a tall girl. There is one gardener with a tall girl. So, what is the girl wearing? My little friend asked. Now the girl is asking what the girl is wearing, because the writer said the gardener is there with a tall girl. There is one gardener who is doing his work, and there is one tall girl with a gardener. So the girl is asking to the writer what the girl is wearing. Girl ने क्या पहना है? What the girl is wearing? So the writer is saying a blue cotton skirt and pink blouse. What the girl is wearing? The writer is answering a blue cotton skirt, blue skirt and pink top. Blue skirt and pink blouse the girl was wearing. I think it's Millie. Now what the girl is saying? The girl is saying I think this is Millie. The girl who is with the gardener, she is Millie according to the blind girl. Now the blind girl is asking to the writer, who is there, who is there, who is coming, who is going. So the writer is guiding to the girl. The writer is describing the surrounding atmosphere to the girl, that Miss Beam is walking up and down. There is one gardener, and with gardener there is one tall girl. So the blind girl is asking to the writer what the girl is wearing. So the writer is answering, the girl is wearing blue skirt and pink blouse. So the girl, blind girl is saying, I think she is Millie. I think she is Millie. She said, what color is her hair? Now the girl is asking, I think she is Millie. Let me tell what's her color of the hair. What is the color of his hair? So the writer is saying very light. The color of the hair of that girl is light, and the girl was wearing blue skirt and pink blouse, and her color, her hair color is light. Yes, that's Millie. So the blind girl is confirmed that light color hair and blue skirt and pink blouse the girl is wearing, she is Millie. She is Millie. She is Millie. She is the head girl. She is head girl means she is the senior girl of the Beam school. The blind girl is saying she is Millie, who is having the light hair and who is wearing the blue skirt and pink blouse. She is the senior girl of the school. She is Millie. There's an old man tying up roses, I said. Now the writer is explaining, there is one man who is tying up the roses. जो roses बांध रहा है. There is one man who is tying up roses. So the blind girl is saying, that's Peter. The man who is tying the roses, that is Peter. That is Peter. He is a gardener. He is a gardener. The Peter who is tying up the roses, he is the gardener. He is hundreds of years old. Now the blind girl is saying, the man who is tying up the roses is Peter, and he is the gardener. His name is Peter, and he is 100 years old man. And here comes a girl with curly red hair. She is on crutch. Now again, first the writer said there is one tall girl with the gardener. So she was Millie, who was wearing the blue skirt and pink blouse. She was Millie. Now the girl is telling the another one that one man is tying up the roses. So the blind girl is saying he is Peter. He is gardener and name is Peter, and he is 100 years old. Now the next writer is saying, now here comes a girl with curly red hair. She is on crutches. Now the writer is saying one girl is coming who is having the curly red hair. What the writer is saying, now one girl is coming on the crutch and she is having the curly red hair. So the blind girl is saying she is Anita. That's Anita. Means without looking anything, everything images in her mind. The blind girl is having the great images of each and every person of the school. So if someone is describing to the person, the girl is able to say the name. Who is she or who is that? And so we walked on. Now the that blind girl and the writer, they both walked on. Gradually I discovered that I was 10 times more thoughtful than I ever thought I could be. Now here the writer is saying, I'm really surprised how the children are pretending, how the children are acting. It is absolutely great. It is absolutely great. And the writer is 1000 times, the 10 times he is thoughtful. That means he was very thoughtful. That means he is having many queries and he was very curious that how the children's pretending, how the children's act, and just describing the person, they are able to identify the person. I also realized that if I had to describe the people and the things to someone else, it made them more interesting to me. That means here now, because the writer was describing to everything and the girls was identifying the particular person. So here the writer is saying it will be if I had to describe people and things to someone else, that means here the writer is saying if I had to describe, if I have to describe someone else, it makes so interesting to me. It is very interesting thing to describe someone else for somebody else. When I finally had to leave, I told Miss Bean that I was very sorry to go. Now it's time to leave from the Bean school because the writer came, he visited everywhere, he have seen, and he was little painful that this all the children are not that much healthy and that much active. But he was her confusion. Now the Miss Bean cleared his confusion, that means their children are not blind, they just having the particular day to pretend to act like that and to make the children realize what is misfortune. So the writer was very curious to know more thing about the Beam school because before visiting the school he just heard about the school, how the Beam school is different than the another school. Now here Miss Beam explained everything how her school is more different than the another school. So here he experienced everything by his own and now it's time to leave. So the writer is little sad because now he had to leave from there. So he is saying, and I finally had to leave. I told Miss Beam that I was very sorry to go. Oh, she replied. Now she replied, oh, it's okay. Then there is something in my system after all. Now what she is saying, now there will be another system will be also there to add. That means the Miss Beam is saying here that she has to add many more things in her system. She has to add many more things in her system. That means many more activities she will bring to make the child realize about the misfortune. Here we have completed the lesson. What your homework is, you have to read this chapter 2 times at home. 2 times you have to read the chapter. I write down on the board. Two times you have to read the lesson. Now one exercise we have to see working with the test. You also can see on the page number 62. This exercise is there working with the test. Some sentences are there, that is the conversation was there which we have learned, which we have seen in the lesson. Sentences are there. We just have to arrange the sentence in proper order. Put these sentences, see what the instruction is there. Put these sentences from the story in the right order and write. That means we have to put that sentences in the proper order and write them out in the paragraph. Don't refer to the text. That means now what we have to do? We have to write all the sentences in proper order which came first in the lesson. Which came first in the lesson. So first I read all the sentences, then we'll see which sentence will come first. I shall be so glad when today is over. Second, having a leg tie up and hopping about on a crutch is almost fun, I guess. Now the third, I don't think I would mind being late for a day, at least not much. Now fourth number, but being blind is so frightening. 6. Only you must tell me about things. 7. Let's go for a little walk. 8. Rather The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Now we have to see here which paragraph it was. It was the paragraph number 15. It was all the conversation, that all sentences came from this paragraph number 15. So which sentence came first? The sentence number 1 is, let's go for a little walk. So write down 1. What you have to do, you have to write this all the paragraph in your notebook. So the sentence, which sentence is coming first? This. Let's go for a little walk. And we have to write these all sentences in the paragraph. Now the second sentence will be, only you must tell me about the things. Only you must tell me about the things. Now the third will come, I shall be so glad when today is over. Now the fourth one is, the other bad day. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Now the fifth one is, we are writing these all sentences in the proper order and we are making the paragraph including these all sentences. Now the fifth one is, having a leg tied up and hopping about. On a crutch is almost fun. Almost fun. I guess. Now the sixth one is, I don't think I would mind being deep for a day, at least not much. Now the seventh is, but being blind is so frightening. Now here we have written all the sentences and we have made one paragraph by taking all the sentences and we put all the sentences in the proper order. Let's read the sentences. Let's go for a little walk. First the girl is saying here, let's go for a little walk. Only you must tell me about the things. I shall be so glad when today is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Having a leg tie and hopping about on a crutch is almost fun, I guess. I don't think I would mind being a thief for a day, at least not much, but being blind is so frightening. You please note down this. The question answer you will be provided very soon. Now here we have completed and unit 5 a different kind of school. Now we'll soon meet in our next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and thank you.